All right, so we're back here in Galesville, and we apologize for that. Internet here at the press box went down, so had to go to the backup internet. And as we come back, it's a carry for number 22, Neil Ott. 2nd and 3 for you. Thanks for sticking with us. Down, Neil Ott, 7-yard run, and now the Bandits face a 3rd and a long 3 here from Galesville. And ball's on the ground, and looks like the Bandits able to fall back on it as the handoff misfire there. Is Ernest Williams and Neil Ott with some miscommunication in the backfield. And 4th down now, a loss of a couple on the play. It'll bring up a 4th and 5, and the Bandits will send the punt team on the field. So punt team on, and back deep to receive for the Wildcats. Number 2, Jacob Waltimate. And a low bouncing snap and kicked away by David Dix. Waltimate will take at around the 25. Back when we return.
Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
First play of the second drive for the Wildcats. Run goes backwards, a loss of 2, bring up 2nd and 12. So 2nd and 12 now from inside the 25-yard line. As we see Kvistad now come under center for the Wildcats. Kvistad the ball clinging to it. And on the 3rd down play, it'll be a sack. The Bandits get home. Sacked by Austin Steins. So Steins with the sack. Counting left in the first quarter, and back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats to punt, and punt sent away. It'll be fielded near the 50-yard line by Neil Ott, and a return set up to the Bandits' sideline. A wall is built out there. Ott is on the run, and Neil Ott with a 53-yard punt return for touchdown. And the Bandits score first, get the special teams score here in Galesville. They go up 6-0 with 6:19 left to play in the first quarter. So Ott gets the special team score for the Bandits. And Marshfield will attempt a at the extra point. And we get a timeout, Bandits, and we'll keep it right here for the timeout. All right, so the Bandits able to get the touchdown from Neil Ott and get the extra point on top of it. And they lead 7-0 here, 6:19 left to play in quarter number one. And the Bandits will kick off. And again, Featherston on to kick off for the Bandits. But Neil Ott, 53-yard punt return for the touchdown. The Bandits able to score here early in this one and take the quick 7-0 lead here on the road in Galesville. All right, kickoff inside the 20, fielded at the 17-yard line, and nice return underway here from Hernandez. And then Hernandez cuts across the field up to around the 35-yard line. We'll see where they finally mark it, but a pretty nice return there for Hernandez. And it'll be the Wildcats with their third offensive possession here today, a couple of 3-and-outs to get started. And the Wildcats looking to move the ball upfield. Lost yardage on their last offensive series. Nearly had a first down on the first offensive series. Had a 2nd and 1, lost yardage on 2nd down. And then a sack on 3rd down, forced the punt. And the handoff, and met in the hole right away. Nice tackle there as the tackle made by Tyler Adamczyk. Adamczyk comes flying through the hole, and a gain of about 2. So from the 35-yard line, it's 2nd and 8 for the Bandits. Again, let everybody know back home the game is on. Whether you're watching from southwestern Wisconsin, central Wisconsin, or anywhere, make sure you let everybody know around you that live, free Northern Lights Football League action is on Zaleski Sports now, as the pass is tipped coming over the middle. Pass tipped by Dylan Pawn. Pawn in coverage for the Bandits, as that pass intended for number 14, Jared Heffing. Take a closer look there, Jared Heffling. There we go. So 3rd and 8 now after the incomplete pass. Back to pass, going deep down the Bandits sideline, and that pass is incomplete, nearly hauled in by Heffling. Got his hands on it. Or I'm sorry, number 4, not 14. Got his hands on it, though, did Sage Weiss, but Weiss not able to haul it in. So back now to punt are the Wildcats. Another 3 and out. Austin Schroeder to punt. Neil Ott back deep for Marshfield. And punt sent away and fielded by Ott at the 32-yard line. Again, the wall set up to the Bandits sideline. Ott cuts back in. Now back to the outside. Ott still running and needs one block and got it. And Neil Ott again is gone. A touchdown for Ott and the Bandits. 13-0, 4:24 left to play in the first. That time Ott just a shade under 70 yards. So we'll call it a 68-yard touchdown for Neil Ott, and the Bandits on special teams coming through here early in the first quarter on the road in Galesville. So extra point attempt again for the Bandits, as this is Gabriel Rodriguez, and the snap is down. The kick is away and wide left. That time the Bandits not able to get that one through. But 13-0 Bandits here with 4:24 to play in the first quarter. So a couple of special teams touchdowns for Neil Ott, and 13-0 Bandits. So Bandits all special teams here early, as again, the Wildcats having trouble moving the ball, have not had a first down yet through 3 offensive possessions. And the Bandits taking advantage of it. And a shorter kick this time, fielded at the 19-yard line. Again, fielded by Hernandez. And Hernandez up across the 35-yard line, where he's finally pushed out of bounds. Matt Erickson and others in the area. And the ball will be spotted at the 30, maybe about the 38-yard line. So size it so it all matches. So it's one nice block, one square. Okay, take your shot, and then you're just working camera the rest of the time. So the Wildcats now back on the field. Another possession for the Wildcats. All 3 and outs so far. The pitch comes to the right side. And the ball carrier met by number 49, Alejandro Rodriguez. As the pitch there went to Jacob Waltimate, and Waltimate able to get 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 upcoming. So give credit to the Bandits defensively, able to get the Wildcats off the field. As the Wildcats still struggle here. Again, they come in no wins, 3 losses on the season. Marshfield comes in at 1-1, 3:26 left in the quarter. Kvistad back to pass, under pressure there, and able to get it out into the flat, and it'll be the first down for the Wildcats here today. As that pass completed to number 18, Cody Swenis. So Swenis and the Wildcats get their first down of the game. It comes at 3:18 left in the first quarter. So under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. And it's been all Marshfield here so far. A pair of Neil Ott special teams touchdowns. Kvistad now under center as the Wildcats are in Bandits territory for the first time today and powering through, grinding out yards. A gain of a couple. And as they unpile, we see again it's Jacob Waltimate on the carry. And a few more yards for Waltimate here in the first quarter. Marshfield Merrill, Dairyline League Baseball tomorrow. First pitch is at 1:30, season opener. And season opener, home opener for the Marshfield Chaparrals. So come on down to Jack Hackman or watch live free right here at Zaleski Sports. Kvistad back in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Takes a snap, looks left, and throws left, and floats it. And that pass is picked off. Intercepted by Jackson Ott. Ott now turns upfield, looking to pick up a couple blocks. And if he can get one more, and not able to get that final block, but a big interception and return for Jackson Ott as he's finally pushed out of bounds by the quarterback Kvistad. As Kvistad tried to throw to the sideline, but threw it short. And Jackson Ott able to pick up the interception, so a turnover for the Wildcats. Bandits get their first turnover. They're +1 now in turnovers. 1:39 left in the quarter. And they're set up at the Wildcats' 25-yard line. Again on the interception by Jackson Ott. The Wildcats look for a little inspiration on the sideline right now in front of us. But they'll need to wait and hope their defense can get the Bandits off the field. So this will be Ernest Williams under center, I formation. 2 receivers split to the bottom of your screen. And Williams on the pitch. Flag flies at the snap. and likely illegal procedure on the Bandits, but on the pitch to Hodges, to Kane Hodges, and would have a gain of 12, but I believe this one's coming back. I believe illegal procedure is going to be the call on the Bandits. We'll see. And it's actually going to be the Wildcats lined up in the neutral zone, and Scott Kipnick, that's why he's our white hat. And mainly he's here to correct me. And the penalty will be declined. It'll be a 12-yard gain on the run by Hodges. So Takane Hodges able to get the 12-yard run. And it's now 1st and 10 just outside of the 10-yard line. The Bandits can get a first down. But there is not much room between the line to gain and the end line, and the end zone line, so we will see. But again, it's Williams under center as he looks left and looks right. One receiver split to each side. And the handoff is going to come to Hodges. Hodges follows his block and follows it to pay dirt. And the Bandits score again. John Good leading the way for the Bandits, number 5 with the lead block. And Takane Hodges gets the touchdown, 1:11. Left in the quarter, the Bandits lead 19-0. Just a simple power run there for the Bandits. As they go 2 tight end, load up the offensive line. And then Good leads Hodges to the end zone. Hodges, nice lean going forward as they'll go for 2 here, Rachel. Bandits look to put a number divisible by 7 up on the scoreboard. Everybody back at home brings out their abacus. What is Zaleski talking about, divisible by 7? Just think back to your schooling. But Williams in the shotgun now. And Williams now will drop back to pass. Looks left, slant, and through the hands of his intended receiver, Toby Mings. And pass is incomplete. 1:11 left in the quarter. Bandits lead 19-0.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 123 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 123 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
19-0 Bandits, 1:11 left in the quarter. Extended commercial break there as it was a mandatory water break on the field. Make sure you stay hydrated at home. Again, game time temperature 81. We played hotter than that last year, but we had water breaks then too, so it all makes sense. 19-0, an 11-yard run by Takane Hodges. Puts the Bandits up 19-0. Two-point conversion fails. Bandits able to get the first extra point to go. Second touchdown, extra point missed wide left, and the two-point conversion failed. So 19-0 is our score. And run. They are doing a lot of east-west running. Was Hernandez. Finally brought down on the return by the Bandits. And again, Wildcats, another offensive possession here in the quarter. They've had one first down and a handful of 3-and-outs. Looks like we had a couple extra seconds tick off the clock there, and Scott Kipnick is going to ask for 1 minute on the clock. The clock operator, get that sharpened up for him. And 1 minute on the clock. So the Wildcats now from their own 30-yard line, a very, very familiar starting position for the Wildcats here so far this evening. Kvistad under center. The handoff comes to the far side and strung all the way out at maybe no gain. And, yep, a gain of none on the carry for the Wildcats. It was number 10 on the carry, and that's Raymond Gomez. So 2nd and 10, still from the 30-yard line. So Kvistad now comes back into the shotgun. 4 receivers in the formation. Split 2 by 2. Running back to the right of Kvistad as he drops back to pass. Good pass protection and has got his receiver open and just out through Damian Hernandez. Hernandez with a diving attempt at it as he had his man beat by a step. I believe that was Xavier Warren Xavier Thompson in coverage. So Thompson in coverage and pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down, end of the quarter here from Galesville. And our first quarter score, Marshfield 19, Midwestern nothing.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Start of the second quarter here in Galesville. It'll be the Midwestern Wildcats, 3rd and 10 from their own 30-yard line. As we start quarter number 2, And mostly cloudy skies. When the sun comes out, it does get warm. It's humid to begin with. Kvistad back to pass, looking, and now middle screen set up and ball hauled in near the 40-yard line. It'll be close to the line to gain. We'll see what the call is as the pass hauled in by number 14, Jared Heffling, and it is enough for Wildcats first down. A nice job there by Kvistad, just holding, staying patient in the pocket, waiting for Heffling to come free over the middle. Not necessarily sure if that was a middle screen so much as Heffling's route ended there and just kind of sat down and made himself available to Kvistad. And enough for the first down. So gain of 11 on 3rd and 10. Now first down from the Wildcats' 41-yard line. Single high safety for the Bandits as they bring a couple extra towards the line of scrimmage. And run is the call. And that's not going to go very far in the backfield. Xavier Warren at the snap. And Warren disrupting on the first down run, a loss of 2 on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Wildcats. Again, Bandits left just one deep, brought pressure. And Warren able to disrupt in the backfield. So 2nd and 12 now for the Wildcats. 13-15 left before halftime. Another way to say it, just opening moments of the second quarter. And 4 receivers in the formation, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom of your screen. And a quick swing pass is going to be over the head of the intended receiver and incomplete. Cody Swenis, the intended receiver for the Wildcats, but Kvistad throwing a bit tall for Swenis. And it'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Wildcats, though, have had some success on 3rd down. Just had the 3rd and 10 converted just a moment ago. And now 3rd and long. Had a 3rd down converted also in the first quarter. But that's really been it for the noise for the Wildcats. And again, much credit to the Bandits defense. Again, Bandits single safety high. Now backing out of the look was Fonz. And pass complete to Swenis on the diving catch. It's not going to go for much. A gain of about 3 is going to bring up 4th and 9. So 4th and 9, maybe a long 8, but either way, 4th down, and punt was called on the sideline. And that brings a helmet onto the head of the punter, number 69, Austin Schroeder. And Schroeder heads back to punt here again in the half. Couple of Nealot punt returns, 53-yarder, followed by a 68-yarder, both going for touchdowns. And if you're just joining us, it was Taquan Hodges with an 11-yard touchdown run, all in the first quarter for the Bandits, 19-0. So they're actually going to call it a gain of 2 on that pass, so 4th and 10. And 4th and 10, Schroeder, a high floating kick. Ott settles under it. And this is Jackson Ott settling under it at the 33-yard line and bringing it back across the 50. But a penalty flag comes down near the Bandits' 39-yard line. And we'll see what the call is, as the call is going to be relayed to, again, our white hat Scott Kipnick. And it's a block in the back, and it'll come back for the Bandits. So Bandits will start in their own territory. .11:38 to play here in the second quarter, 19-0 Marshfield. So a block in the back was called on, they say 19. I don't have a 19 on my roster for the Bandits, but blocking the back anyway on the punt return team. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bandits at their own 29-yard line. So the Bandits will bring Ernest Williams out in the shotgun. 3 receivers split to the bottom of the screen. 1 back next to Williams as Williams looks to his right, checks on his trio of pass catchers. Calls for it once. Not able to get the Wildcats to jump. Now checks back to the sideline. And audible coming from Williams. And snap is low. Handoff comes to Featherston. And Featherston still on the move across the 40-yard line. And a gain of 12 on 1st down for Featherston and the Bandits. And that'll move the chains. Ball will be spotted at around the 41-yard line, right at the 41 as a matter of fact. And Wildcats defense has been good here through in the first half. Again, it's 2 special teams touchdowns for the Bandits, and then a big interception return by Jackson Ott that had the Bandits set up inside their own 20-yard line. A couple plays later, it was Taquan Hodges, an 11-yard touchdown run. But other than that, the Wildcats defense, as Rachel will recognize this word, has been fine. It's been adequate, good. 1st down there for the Bandits. 2 receivers now. Rachel's finally picked up on that word, yeah. As Williams had to handle the awkward snap. Now the lefty throws it. He's got a couple of receivers wide open. He had 2 to choose from. And the one he threw to was Toby Mings. Overthrew him. Also had Anton Dorsey down the sideline here on this side open. He had a couple of receivers open. Made some space for himself and made some time for himself, did Williams, on the snap that came out to his right side. The left-handed quarterback scrambled back to his left and then overthrew everybody on the pass. But he had a couple of choices there. A little bit under pressure and just a little bit disheveled right from the snap. So Williams will come under center now. Running backs offset behind him. 2 receivers in the formation. Williams, again, calls out the play. 10:28 to play before half. Now Williams settles in under center. Takes a snap from his own 41-yard line. Play action pass and will be swallowed up from behind. On the corner, coming in strong and fast was Billy Alexander, number 52 for the Wildcats. And again, the Wildcats defense has been fine. As Alexander with the sack. And we'd upgrade that to pretty good. So 3rd and about 20 now for the Bandits after the sack from Alexander. The Wildcats, as I was saying before this drive started, the Wildcats defense has been good. Special teams, not so much. Offense, not so much. Not yet, anyway. Cause for concern a little bit for head coach Roosevelt Johnson as the offense unable to score last week against Madison. And if not for Jackson Ott and the defense putting their Bandits offensive counterparts inside the 20, Bandits offense hasn't done much yet. So 3rd and long, Williams back to pass, under pressure again. Alexander, and that one thrown at the feet of the intended receiver, Andrew Schertz, and 4th down upcoming. So Wildcats defense was good there. They were good. They were fine. They were suitable, acceptable. Met expectations. So punt team comes out for the Bandits. Raymond Gomez retreats to receive the punt for the Wildcats. You got Wrathful Thor and Sarah watching online. By the way, chat with us in the comment. If you're watching on a mobile device, you can chat with us in the comment box, and we'll talk to you during the game. And again, still plenty of room for more people to watch today's game, so let them know that Bandits Wildcats are on right now. It's free, by the way. and you're watching, so there's a pretty good chance there are people you know that know people playing out here, and they would love to watch their friends, family, neighbors, I don't know, whoever it is. There's people around town they may have heard of before play football here. Northern Lights Football League. And coming up and muffing the punt, it's going to be Bandits' ball, as that punt was muffed by Gomez and then scooped up by number 28, Jordan Fonz. Gomez just kept coming and coming. The wind is blowing that way. It's blowing from left to right. But Gomez just kept coming up on it and not able to bring it in. So Wildcats defense that has been fine to good to pretty good back on the field. Bandits offense has been okay. Not really good, I'll just say that. They have not been really good. Below average to this point, but Bandits offense back on the field. See what the Bandits can do here on a gift. So ball now placed at the 36-yard line of the Wildcats. Williams in the shotgun. And Williams drops back. 3-step drop, fires across the middle and in and out of the hands. Anton Dorsey dropped it. Dorsey dropped it. Williams not especially happy with his receiver there. So Williams head off to the sideline, get the next play, and forget about it. He's got to move on. 9:14 left in the half, and Dorsey will come out of the game. So Dorsey drops the catch, and to the bench he goes. So Williams under center now again. Luke Holloway in the backfield. Now Williams comes back out. Featherston races in. So Featherston comes in as Dorsey left the field. And Williams now goes under center. Offset formation in the backfield for the Bandits. And the pitch comes to Featherston. Got a couple of blocks to the outside. Now backs up and will be taken down in the backfield. Again, there was big number 52, Billy Alexander, in on the action, and others for the Wildcats. As Featherston tried to pick his way to the outside. But Bandits blocking fell apart. And Wildcats in pursuit, and a loss of 3 to bring up 3rd and 13. 8:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Wrathful Thor cheering for Fonzie today. Yeah, well, Fonz was on the spot. But Bandits offense moving backwards. I said they haven't done it yet today. The Bandits offense not been good. You give them credit for the 11-yard touchdown. They made good on the turnover. So give the offense credit for that, but hasn't been much else beyond that. As Williams back to pass, and there goes Schertz across the middle and picks up a big first down, does Andrew Schertz, as the ball inside the 20. So just as I'm giving some tough language to the Bandits offense, they come up big down the middle. Williams to Schertz connection, and the ball will be spotted at the 14-yard line. And a fresh set of down for the Bandits. Yeah, well, Coach Johnson, the Bandits probably hearing me. Not many people here. Well, there's a few more now that I look out there. A few more than there were before, but there's a good chance there's more people watching online than there are here at Galesville, but that's all right. Still plenty of time to get down if you're in the area, by the way. We're just halfway through the second quarter. Williams in the shotgun. Well, depending on where you're coming from, it can be a drive. You know, if you're in Trempealeau or Ettrick, you're just right down the road. Williams back to pass, now flushed up the middle. Will roll now to his right side and throw to the corner, and incomplete as the knee of DeAndre Houston comes down out of bounds. Houston not able to get the toes in. Nearly a touchdown there for the Bandits. Nice pass, nice work there by Williams to avoid the pressure. Move up in the pocket and then roll out to his right, throw across his body. The ball was caught by Houston. Knee comes down out of bounds, pass incomplete, and the clock should stop there on an incomplete pass. There we go. 6:37 and counting. I will give friendly tips. I won't be that guy that says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Yeah, you get those guys, I know. Yeah. 6:37 left to play here in the half. Williams in the shotgun. 3 receivers out to his left. And Williams looks left, waits for the patterns to develop, has time, now rolls to his left, throws back across, and in and out of the hands. Anton Dorsey drops another one. This time, drops a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Dorsey, a couple of drop passes, but that's a big one there as Williams bought time in the backfield. Rolled to his left, bought some more time, and then Dorsey all alone in the back of the end zone and doinked off his chest. So 3rd down now. 2 incomplete passes after the big catch by Schertz on 3rd and long. So now 3rd and 10. Bandits at the Wildcats' 14-yard line. See what Williams and the Bandits come up with here. Williams takes the low snap, and the handoff comes up the middle on the draw is what I should say. Noah Woolner on the draw. And Woolner will rumble out about 4 yards. And that's it. He's brought down. And 4th down now, and decision time for Coach Johnson. Saw a successful extra point earlier from Gabriel Rodriguez. Field goal here would be about 27 yards, but Williams on the offense will stay on the field on 4th and 6. So 4th and 6 for the Bandits. Toby Mings heads out wide left. Wide right is DeAndre Houston, along with Anton Dorsey in the slot. Those are the 3 Bandits receivers here on 4th and 6. Woolner stays in. He'll protect for Williams, and Williams with time now steps up, fires, and pass is incomplete. Pass thrown over the head of Houston, and the pass incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs, and the Wildcats offense will thank their defense and come back on the field when we come back.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
So the Wildcat defense holds on 4th down, forces the incomplete pass from the Bandits. Now the offense, and it's been an offensive struggle here today for both offenses. Back to pass is Kvistad and floats one to the outside. That one caught. Nice job there on the swing pass. That one hung in the air a long time, but does land safely in the arms of the Wildcat receiver, number 10, Raymond Gomez. Gomez able to bring it in, will pick up 9 on 1st down, 2nd and 1. Be under 5 minutes left on the next Wildcats offensive play. But Kvistad, just floated that one up in the air. Again, the wind blowing left to right. So threw it into the wind. And that ball held up in the air just a bit, but Gomez able to track it down before any Bandits able to sniff it out. 4:40 left to play before halftime. Kvistad back in the shotgun. 3 receivers in the formation. Kvistad looks left, and the pump fake, and he's got Swenis. And a big play here for the Wildcats. Cody Swenis, a big catch from Kvistad as a crossing pattern on this side of the field sprung Swenis loose. And up to the 38-yard line now, and the Wildcats at a very minimum have flipped the field position here just a bit. Wildcats would like to go down and score here before half. seen a couple football games. Know a couple things about it. So, our producer Rachel today asking, are you sure that's what they want to do? Yeah, they do. They'd like to score. So 4 receivers in the formation again. Kvistad in the shotgun and draw, and that draw was noticed right away by the Bandits. And tackle for loss on the play. Number 49, Alejandro Rodriguez on the tackle. So a loss of about 4 on the play, bring up 2nd and 14. The Bandits saw that draw happening from the snap. So 2nd and long now for the Wildcats. 3:19 and rolling here in quarter number 2. 2 receivers split to the right for Kvistad, and a quick 2-step drop and under pressure right away. And Kvistad tripped up by William Meyer. Give Meyer credit on the tackle. Cleaned up by Jeremy Ritz. Or is that 62? Nicholas Maturano. Call both names just in case I'm right on one of them. Whoever he is, he's got some hair covering up his number. You don't give yourself a good chance to get your name called when your number's covered up. So, called out 2 that looked pretty close, and I probably got 1 right just because I called out a couple names. And pressure coming from the Bandits, and Kvistad unloads. Swenis, and it's going to be picked off. Nice job defensively by Keith Clater, and Clater down the sideline, still running, and will finally be brought down on the tip ball. And the tip ball drill comes down for the Bandits, and the Bandits defense comes through again. Puts their offense in prime position. 2:05 left here before the half. We'll keep it here. We'll have a 1 play and a 2-minute warning coming up, and the ball is going to be spotted down at around, let's see here, where they finally spot it. Looks like at the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 there. Our chain gang hasn't got quite lined up yet. But Clater able to come down with the interception as that ball tipped. Bobbled, and the tip drill, Cody Swenis from the Wildcats got a hand on it. The Clater stuck with it, brings in the interception, and Bandits back in business deep in Wildcat territory. Ball will be spotted at the 12-yard line. 2:05 left to play in the quarter. Left in the half. So Williams now with halfbacks on either side of him. Neil Ott to his right. And Takane Hodges to his left. 3 receivers in the formation. Williams checks on the Wildcats defense. Looks back to the sideline, now ready to call the play, and does. The handoff goes to Hodges. Hodges now moves to the outside. Hodges still on the run, looking for the corner, and a 12-yard touchdown for the Bandits. And Takane Hodges, his 2nd of the day, and it's 25-0 Bandits. The 12-yard patient touchdown run. Hodges knew what he had to do and how he had to get there. Let his block set up in front of him. And then sprung around the corner in for the 12-yard touchdown. 25-0 Bandits. It'll be an extra point attempt as the Bandits again bring out Rodriguez. Connected on his first extra point attempt. Wide left on the second. Bandits 2-point conversion failed on the Hodges 11-yard run. And now the extra point attempt coming for Rodriguez here. 25 looking for 26. Rodriguez, and that one blocked. And blocked and not able to be run back by the Wildcats. So 2-minute warning here in Galesville. As our score is Marshfield 25 and the Midwestern Wildcats nothing.
Rooftech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Rooftech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Rooftech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Rooftech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Rooftech online at rooftechllc.com or Rooftech LLC on Facebook.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back to Galesville here. 2-minute warning. And the Bandits score at the 2-minute warning. So out now of the 2-minute warning on the closing side of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in the half. 25-0 Marshfield. If you're just joining us, Neil Ott, a 53-yard punt return for the score. 68-yard punt return for a score. And then after a Jackson Ott interception brought the ball inside the 20 for the Bandits, Hodge was able to punch it in from the 11-yard line. And after the interception from Keith Clater, a couple plays later, Hodges a 12-yard touchdown run, and it's 25-0 Bandits. One made extra point. Everything else has failed after the touchdown for the Bandits, and this ball is going to be finally fielded and picked up, and then drilled is Hernandez as he got stood up right at the 20-yard line. As Hernandez got stuck there, and I believe that was number 22, Neil Ott. So I just got done calling Ott's name. And Ott on teams comes down and delivers the blow to Hernandez. And the Wildcats will start at about the 20-yard line. And Hernandez just had trouble finding the ball, wasn't able to get it up and moving. And by the time he did, Ott found him right between the numbers. Rachel said she could feel it up here. Good. So sun begins to come down in our view here just a bit. Looks like your view should be just fine, watching at home. So Kvistad now under center, single back behind him. And Kvistad takes the snap, 5-step drop, and middle screen set up. It's a nice one. And the screen pass will come out to about the 30. Should be enough for a first down as Waltimate. Yep, and it is a first down. It's a gain of 10 on 1st and 10. The middle screen has worked a couple times for the Wildcats. It works there. And 10 yards, and the clock runs here under 2 minutes to play. And what do we got here? Yeah, Andra watching. You bet, Andra. Your son, scoring machine here in the first half. He's got 2. Mrs. Hodges, we thank you for watching the game. But yeah, your son, touchdown scoring machine. He's run well inside the 12-yard line today. You give to Kane a look at the end zone. At least today, he's going to make it in there. And Kvistad under all kinds of pressure and finally going to be swallowed up by the Bandits' defensive line. Brought down by Matt Erickson, number 32 of the Bandits. A bunch of others, Austin Steins in there. Others for the Bandits in on the sack. What else we see in there? 45, Mike Utzi in there. There you go. Andra, let us know where you're watching from. We'd like to know that. I always like to know where everybody's tuning in from. And a mom watching her son And I guess as long as your boys are playing sports, you'll always watch. Right, Mom? Yep. They look at mom/producer/do-it-all Rachel. And another pass over the middle, a couple of steps left and right for the receiver, Sage Weiss, and timeout for the Wildcats. And the timeout is called. We'll take a timeout as water comes on the field. Just a few seconds left in the half when we come back.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
All right, got the corrections here. All right, so Andre in Wausau, Mr. Hodges watching his son, Taekwon, play football today. There we go. I hope I got it right that time. There never comes a time for a parent, though, where you won't watch your kids play sports, no matter how old they get. You always cheer them on, even if you're watching online, and that's why we do it, so Andre can watch Taekwon play football here today and score a pair of touchdowns. All right, so out of the Wildcats timeout, 5 seconds left in the half. And Kavistad back to pass, 3-step drop, and a big arm, big heave coming this way. And had his receiver, I'm not sure what happened there, but had his receiver, Gerald Heffling. Heffling stopped running, and then the ball went over his head and falls incomplete. It falls incomplete for our last play of the half. Halftime break here in Galesville. And our halftime score, Marshfield Bandits 25, Midwestern Wildcats, nothing.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 123 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 123 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
All right, just about ready for second half action here in Galesville. So wake up. Wake up at home. Time for second half football here in Galesville. Again, Jason and Rachel Zaleski on here for you. The boss and myself making the trip down to Galesville. Hills, trees, grass, and weeds all the way down. Nice drive. It really was. As we come down from central Wisconsin, make sure you get to watch your Bandits. Adriana cheering on little bro Alejandro. There you go. Kyle watching. Andre, Sarah, Thor. It's everybody that we know about. And we know we can see there's more of you, but not everybody's been bold enough to check in on the chat box yet. Hey, it's a safe space on the chat box. Most times, anyway. Although you say something weird, I'll make sure to point it out. The third quarter about to get underway. Be the Wildcats to kick it off. Bandits to receive. I did. Well, I described most of Wisconsin. We don't get the hills like this in central Wisconsin. Not exactly like this, but yeah, I guess. A lot of Wisconsin looks like that. But, rolling hills, they call this the driftless area. Glaciers came through and somehow missed this whole area.
Ask anybody if they know about the
Strawberry capital of the world nearby. Or of Wisconsin, sorry. Well, my world is Wisconsin. So, strawberry capital of Wisconsin is nearby. We rolled through town and did not see a single strawberry, though, so I'm going to have to send out the fact checkers to find out how they can claim that, and I didn't even see a single strawberry. Would have stopped for some if I did.
Maybe it's not that season yet.
The strawberry picking season is just around the corner. I know I picked strawberries early June before. I don't know. Been plenty of water, plenty of rain. Seems like it'd be a nice time for a strawberry. Nice time to eat a strawberry. All right, whistles go. As Scott Kipnick, our white hat, tells Wildcats it's time to kick off. Kickoff duties being handled by number 8, Raymond Gomez. And Gomez kicks it away. It'll be land at the 27-yard line. And tripping a little bit there. That was DeAndre Houston. Houston may have tripped over his own man. Able to get back to his feet, but not able to do much after that. The Bandits will start here offensively in the first half. Clock stops here. There. So ball placed at the 30-yard line. And a pair of special teams touchdowns. Neil Ott from 53 yards on a punt return. 68-yard punt return. And then Taekwon Hodges from the 11 in the first quarter. Bandits scored 3 first-quarter touchdowns. And then another Taekwon Hodges touchdown late in the second quarter. That one from 12 yards out. Both of Hodges' touchdowns coming off of Bandits' interceptions. So defense getting the job done for the Bandits. Special teams getting the job done. Offense still figuring it out as Williams on the pass intended for Houston. 31, not 81. That's Toby Mings. But Mings, stop the clock. And Mings not able to haul that one in. Had to dive out there. Not able to bring it in. Good to see at halftime both teams' players standing in the concession line, looking for brats and drinks. Water mainly. I didn't see any beer for sale down there. No beer. Okay. Well, we'll find some on the way home. Williams in the shotgun, running backs flanking him, and on the draw, and the Wildcats defense is all over it. On the draw, that'll go for a loss of about 4. And on the stop, tackle for a loss by Darnell Rocket as he rocketed into the Bandits' backfield. So Bandits offense moves backwards as a wolf comes out from the bleachers down in front of us. All right. It's all right. Young man cheering for Mr. Rocket. Opening drive in the first half, or in the second half. Bandits receiving the kickoff to begin second half of play. Incomplete pass and a loss of around 6, and now we're going to have a delay of game, and the Bandits offense moves backwards yet again. So 3rd and 15, now going to be 3rd and 20. Rough start for the Bandits offense here in the second half. Bandits again taking a little bit of time in the huddle. See if the play clock again is a factor here. Bandits offense or sidelines telling their offense to go. But Williams now will call the audible. And Williams will get the play off in time. 3-step drop, now being harassed in the pocket and sacked on the play. As the Wildcat defense here comes up big a couple times to start the second half. Number 59 for the Wildcats in on the sack. 59, Josh Young. So Young on the sack, and the punt team 3 and out. Forced by the Wildcat defense. Bandits will punt. And I know I said this in the first half, but I think it's cause for concern for the Bandits. Did not have an offensive score last week. The only score came on an Austin Stein's interception return for a touchdown. And the 2 offensive scores in this game, both coming off of interceptions. Interceptions ran inside the 20 by the defense. Other than that, Bandits offense has been unremarkable. And now the 3 and out to start the second half, and the Wildcats will come back on the field. 30-second break. Back to Galesville after this.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
11:37 to play yet in the third quarter. First offensive series for the Wildcats, and starting deep in Bandits territory. Handoff comes up the middle. Ball was placed at the 29-yard line after that punt was downed. So Wildcats go to work from the 29, handoff. Handoff comes up the middle, a gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Kvistad back, and he'll be dropped, and a sack for the Bandits. And as they unpile, we see number 43, Xavier Warren, in on the sack. So 3rd and long now as the Wildcats, much like the Bandits' first offensive possession in the second half, Wildcats duplicating what they saw from the Bandits offensively, moving backwards. So Kvistad calls for it. May have had a false start from the slot for Wildcats, and then the pass comes through and dropped. That would have been a touchdown, but pass dropped in the end zone by Jared Heffling. So Heffling dropped 6, and 4th down for the Wildcats. Went right through his arms. Left and right arm went out, and the ball sailed perfectly between them. The Wildcats keep the offense on the field on 4th and 13. Looking for magic here on 4th down. So Kvistad back to pass, pressured from his blind side, now will throw, and that pass was going to be short of the line to gain anyway. It does fall incomplete. And pass intended for Cody Swenis, and 4th down and turnover on downs. Bandits will take over from their own 30-yard line when we return.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
All right, back to Galesville. Bandits' second offensive possession here of the half. As quarterback Ernest Williams now under center, and the handoff comes to Ott. Ott spins in the hole and will be brought forward. A gain of 5 on first down. Sorry, Hodges. Hodges spins in the hole and leans forward. A gain of, now they'll mark him right at the 35. Yeah, it should be about a gain of 5. Actually, it's going to be a gain of 4. They gave the Bandits the ball in the 31. So the Wildcats snapped that ball on 4th down from the 30. And the ball spotted at the 31. Everybody makes mistakes. It's been a great day for the officials. They just missed the respot by a yard after the turnover on downs. Oh, well. It's only a yard. So gain of 4 by Hodges. Now 2nd and 6. Williams back to pass, and he's got a receiver open, and grabbing up and high pointing the ball is DeAndre Houston. As the ball was thrown short, Williams underthrew it. Houston paused, jumped, high pointed the ball, brings it down. Big catch for the Bandits. A nice job by Houston just to identify the ball, jump it up, bring it down. So ball all the way to the 30, to the Wildcat 36-yard line. The sun comes right into the window of the press box here. Setting sun, 6:40 in the evening. The Williams now in the shotgun. 3 receivers split to the bottom of the screen, 1 top. Hodges to the left of Williams. See if they go back to the draw here, and they don't. 3-step drop. Now Williams will sprint out to his left, stop in the pocket, throw, and a 50-50 ball that is caught and brought down by Toby Mings, and Mings to the corner. Touchdown, Bandits, and Mings taking a nap in the end zone. I'll get back to the nap in just a minute, but 36-yard touchdown strike from Williams to Mings, and it's 31-0 Bandits. Now, if you look on Facebook right now at Zaleski Sports, you'll see our second episode of the year, Meet the Bandits, and we meet defensive back Austin Steins. And Austin gave us a great interview. Good sitting down with a young man and learning more about Austin and his football past. I knew about it, but I know most of you, some of you didn't. You can watch that now on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Watch it after the game. And the snap bobbled fire and swarmed under The extra point no good. Tell you about Toby Ming's nap taking and Meet the Bandits when we come back.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
All right, back to Galesville after the Bandits' 36-yard touchdown pass from Ernest Williams to Toby Mings for the touchdown. 31-0 Marshfield. Dan Featherston to kick off for the Bandits, and the kick is away, and it's a low bouncer fielded at the 27-yard line. Now turning back upfield and brought down by number 24, Dylan Pawn. On the return, Sage Weiss. So episode 2 of Meet the Bandits, Austin Steins on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. It was scheduled to include Toby Mings, but Toby was taking a nap and didn't make it down to the interview. So instead he takes and then he takes another nap in the end zone. It's a napping guy. You miss things when you take a nap. Sometimes you miss your camera time. You miss your big interview moment. And sometimes you take a nap and you miss, I don't know, maybe you miss some of the other guys celebrating on the field with you. So we tried to get Toby on Meet the Bandits. So we'll see if there's time for Toby at the end of the season. We'll have somebody else on next week. Because there is no such thing around here as I miss your spot and we just put you on the next one. No, we're moving on. You snooze, you lose. Speaking of nap taking. So Kvistad now under center. Wildcats from their own 36-yard line, and the handoff coming straight up the middle. Not a lot doing there. Handoff to Waltimate. Steins just mentioned in near the tackle along with Matt Erickson. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Kvistad back under center. 2 receivers split to the top of your screen. Single setback for the Wildcats. And the give goes to Ultimate, and he's swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Xavier Warren and company in on the stop. Also blasting through was Matt Erickson. So third and 12, sorry. Loss of 4 on the handoff to Waltimate. So now Kvistad goes back in the shotgun and drops back to pass under pressure, delivers, and the pass is going to be caught. It's going to be short of the line again. It's going to bring up about a 4th and 3. The pass brought in by Sage Weiss. And the Wildcats down 31-0, keep the offense on the field. It'll be a 4th and 3. So they got 10 yards. It was 3rd and 13 after the 3-yard loss on the previous run play. So now 4th and 3. Ball spotted on the far hash mark. Everybody now moves over. Slide to the left. So from the far hash mark now, Kvistad. Quick step, drop, and Swenis, and this will be close. It looks like it's enough for the first down. Fonz on the tackle. We'll see here. It looks like a first down from here. We'll see what they decide on the field as Mr. Kipnick comes in to take a look at it. And Scott Kipnick takes a look at the ball, takes a look at the first down marker, and says, first down, Wildcats. So the Wildcats needed 3. They get 3 and an inch on the pass completion to Swenis. And now Coach Johnson comes over. Would like to hear more about how that call was made. Perhaps he's asking why there was not a measurement. And our white hat, Scott Kipnick, will say, well, that's because I looked down the line and I saw the ball was across the line to gain, and I called a first down. Coach Johnson says, okay, thank you. And we play on here, 4:28 to play in the third quarter. And the clock will roll now. There it goes. 4:28 and counting here in quarter number 3. A fresh set of downs for the Wildcats. And Kvistad back under center. I formation behind him. And handoff comes, and Waltemate is 8 up in the backfield. Pressure put on right away by Tyler Adamczyk. And again, Xavier Warren on the tackle. Calling Warren's name quite a bit here defensively for the Bandits today. A loss of 2, 2nd and 12 now. Wildcats break the huddle, come back to their own 44-yard line. And 2nd and 12 from the 44. Bandits show pressure. Showed 6, they bring 4, they back out of it, and the run on the delay. And the 2 yards lost will be regained. It'll be 3rd and 10 after they spot the ball. Run there by number 10. Number 10 for the Wildcats. Saw his number here earlier. There it is, Raymond Gomez. So 3rd and 10, the Wildcats already converting a fourth down on the drive, so you would think Wildcats have at least 2 downs in them from this spot. As that 4th down turned 1st down came right here at the 46. Now on the pressure, and Kvistad able to unload, and miscommunication as the nearest receiver in the area was number 87. And as I look on my roster here, I don't show an 87, but 87 was still running down the field, and the pass came out on a 10-yard out pattern. He was running a 9, and Kvistad had to unload. He was under pressure. Actually, the nearest player to it was number 19 for the Bandits, and I don't have a 19 on that roster, so the 2 nearest players of the ball, neither coach putting on their roster for us. So 4th down now for the Wildcats. Quick 3-step drop. Flip over the middle is incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs as the pass intended for Gomez. And the pass comes up incomplete. And a turnover, intended for Weiss. But a turnover on downs. It'll be Bandits ball. 2:29 left in the third when we come back to Galesville.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
So after the turnover on downs, Bandits back on the field. They start from the Wildcat 46-yard line, and the handoff coming here to the near side, and Dan Featherston on the carry. And Featherston will gain 9 on 1st down, bring up 2nd and 1 for the Bandits. Nice 1st down play there for the Bandits. See if they unleash Ernest Williams in the offense here. Turnover on downs, not necessarily a sudden change. That's interception fumble, but turnover on downs, especially from midfield. Oftentimes you'll take a deep strike, but now on 2nd and 1, watch for the deep strike here from Williams and the Bandits as two receivers split to the bottom of the screen. Mings all the way to the bottom. Williams in the shotgun. 2nd and 1 from the Wildcat 37-yard line. And back to pass goes Williams. Williams looking, does throw deep to the end zone. And incomplete, but how about that, Rachel? It's like I'm the offensive coordinator out here. But that's not a hard one to predict there, because now it's just 3rd and 1. So the philosophy there is even if we miss, which the Bandits did, we've just got 1 yard for the first down.
So now what are we going to do?
Well, I would think the Bandits run the ball here. Featherston had a nice run on 1st down. Hodges has ran well today. You've got Ott if needed, and they keep Featherston in behind Williams as he teams up with Jeff Eaton. But Featherston will be the deep back here, as Thor says, Bandits full roster on the website. Well, that's nice. But coaches are responsible for doing the roster to us here in the media. That's how that works. So we call the names they give to us, and the handoff does go to Featherston. Breaks 1 tackle, and will end up losing a yard. But the handoff came, Rachel, so I'm 2 for 2 there in the last 2 plays.
Well, now what's going to happen?
Well, now I think the Bandits go for it here. They're a touchdown away from putting the Wildcats in a running clock situation for the remainder of the game. So I'm going to go for it here. It's 4th and 2, and I hand the ball off again. I go back to, it looks like Featherston stays in for Marshfield. Yep, I go right back to Featherston. Maybe try a pitch here to the near side. It looks like this side, the Bandits have done well offensive blocking here, and they put 3 receivers out in the formation, and that can help kind of muddy it up here on this near side. That's where I would go with it. So Williams calls for it, but back to pass go the Bandits. And pass over the middle and is caught by Anton Dorsey. He's had 2 targets, dropped both of them. One, he dropped a touchdown, but picks this one up and gets the 4th down conversion for Marshfield. And that will send us to the 4th quarter. It'll be 31-0 here at the end of the 3rd quarter as the big catch there by Anton Dorsey. 6-footer out of Gary, Indiana. And making the Jacksons and everybody else in Gary proud there with the catch. And picks up the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bandits. 3rd quarter has come to an end. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back for 4th quarter of play here from Galesville.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
All right, back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Bandits with the ball. Williams back to pass. Williams now screen pass set up to Featherston. Featherston cuts back inside to be a gain of just a couple for Featherston on first down. It'll be second and about 7 coming up for the Bandits. Clock continues to roll here into the fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter was just there. Yeah, talking to Thor about the roster. Yeah, fill me in. Who's number 19 for the Bandits? That would be nice to know. Williams in the shotgun. 3 receivers split to the bottom of your screen as Williams calls for it. Now drops back to pass. Williams to the end zone. He's got Mings on the corner. And a late break by Toby Mings, and the pass is incomplete. And it'll bring up third down for the Bandits. And Central Wisconsin sports fans in for a treat tomorrow. It's opening day for Dairyland League baseball action. The home Marshfield Chaparrals and the visiting Merrill Ball Club come to Jack Hackman Field. First pitch scheduled for 1:30. Pregame show. Forward Bank pregame will start at 1 p.m. Again, all that tomorrow. Watch it live and free at ZaleskiSports.com. Of course, if you're in the area, come on down to Hackman Field in Marshfield. Check out some good baseball action. Dalton McGigan. Am I saying that right? Dalton, number 19. Williams back to pass. Williams now steps up in the pocket, flushes out to his right. He's got room to run if he chooses, and Williams will. He'll run, put his head down. And a little bit of action at the end of that as both Williams and he's going to be rescued by Houston. And just a clean play there, just a hard hit put on by Raymond Gomez as he and Ernest Williams collide after the first down run by Ernest Williams. And Williams may come out for a play. Yep, he's going to come out or is he just going to come over and get the play call? No, Williams is going to come out. Going to come out and cool off a little bit. Austin Levine is going to come in for the Bandits. Let Ernest cool out just a little bit. Yeah, Williams looked like he was going to put a shoulder in as he was finishing run, lowered a shoulder on Gomez, slipped a little bit. And Gomez with a tackle, and then just a little, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for being on the football field with me today. So Levine under center, and Levine now will keep and rumble forward on the broken play. Missed the handoff, did Levine. But Levine able to tuck it and run. Gain 5 on first and goal. It'll be second and goal now from about the 3.5-yard line. Levine comes back to the huddle. He's slapping hands, congratulating everybody else and himself for, hey, I know there's a broken play, but check that out. I gained 5 yards. Levine will come back in the shotgun now. 12 minutes left in the game. Thor likes how I pronounced Dalton's name. Oh, good. So Levine now gets the handoff to Featherston. Featherston picks his way up the middle and will gain a couple. Ball is going to be spotted at around the 2-yard line. So third and goal now for the Bandits from the 2. And again, a touchdown here for the Bandits will put us in a running clock situation for the remainder of today's game. The Wildcats not able to find the scoreboard yet in today's contest. Again, Marshfield comes in 1-1, looking like they're going to move their record to 2-1. Wildcats came in 0-3, looking for their first win. And it's looking like the Midwestern Wildcats will have to search beyond today for win number 1 of the season. Strange things happen on a football field, though. Who knows? Is Levine under center now on third and goal from the 2 and loses the ball, falls on it. He's going to lose 3.5 on the play. It'll be spotted on the 6-yard line. as Ernest Williams is refreshed after taking a break on the bench and will come back in the game. Which I guess I got to say, this is the first McGuigan. Okay, thank you, Adriana. McGuigan. Okay. First game I've been to this year in Northern Lights Football League action where there has not been a fight and an ejection. And maybe I spoke too soon, but fourth down from the 5-yard line. Williams back in for the Bandits. Williams now directing traffic to his left. He's got 3 receivers split left and only 3 in coverage over there as the Wildcats zone defense. Williams now going to sprint to his left. He can tuck it and run and throws back across his body, an ill-advised throw, and the pass is intercepted by the Wildcats as the Wildcats end the Bandits' drive from the 5-yard line. Pass there intercepted by Jonathan Johnson, and the Wildcats survive the Bandits' offensive series, and we'll get the ball when we come back. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter from Galesville.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, back to Galesville. 10 minutes left in today's contest. Wildcats get a timely interception from Jonathan Johnson on the goal line. So the Wildcats' defense has stood a few times. They stand there. Williams coming across, thrown across his body. Thought he saw something there, but whatever he saw wasn't there. A run on first down, a gain of about 4, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. As Johnson, fresh off the interception, it's number 10 back in the game. Number 10, Gomez, comes back in the game for the Wildcats. Kvistad under center, now handoff, and spinning ahead is Gomez. May have lost the ball at the end. They say he was down, so runner Gomez was down, and a gain of about 3. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Maybe even a 3rd and 1. We'll see where they spot it. Nope, they're actually going to spot him forward of that, so a first down for the Wildcats as Gomez able to reach the line to gain and reset the downs, move the chains. So Wildcats offensively here look for their first score of today's game. A pretty fast-moving game. It's 2 hours in. Clock winds at 8:30 left in the fourth quarter. So Kvistad now, another handoff to Gomez, and Gomez met at the line of scrimmage by John Good. Good last man up, gets a pat on the back there from teammates, including Xavier Warren. Take an informal poll in the chat box right now. So we look to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. By the way, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. We will talk to today's winning coach and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game after the contest today. So get an idea who you think that should be, let us know. And Neil Ott, couple of touchdowns. Taekwon Hodges, couple of touchdowns for the Bandits. Mings skipped his media day on Wednesday, so he's out of the contest. He cannot vote for Toby. Toby's ineligible today. So run there for a couple, be 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. But I'm thinking defensively. I'm thinking I get somebody on defense for the Bandits today. Called Xavier Warren's name a couple of times. That seems like a fitting candidate, but maybe there's somebody I'm not somebody I'm overlooking. So yeah, let me know if you got a thought about it. Hit us up in the chat box. Let me know. Again, coach is a guarantee. At this point, looks like Coach Johnson will be on our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Looking for a player as Kvistad will roll out to his right, being chased by Jackson Ott and able to come out and complete the pass. Nice job there by Kvistad. He's had a couple of those here today where he's been able to scramble out and get the pass completed, that time to Gomez. And it'll be 4th down, just short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th and 1 upcoming for the Wildcats, 6:20 left to play. And Neil Ott, 2 long punt returns as a timeout called by the Wildcats. I will let you think about it. I'll think about it a little bit too, and we'll talk about it when we come back.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crop season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
All right, 6:15 left here in the 4th quarter. Wildcats coming out of a timeout. So extended timeout here. So our white hat Scott Kipnick with nowhere in particular to go after the game, so he's going to let the timeout last a little bit longer. All right, so both teams whistled back in. Yeah, Sarah haven't scored, but I don't know. 2 nice runs. It'll be in the highlights tonight. By the way, safety, as the intentional grounding came in the end zone, ball did not come back to the line of scrimmage, and this is a safety. And, hey. 2 points on the safety, yep. So safety is the call there after Kvistad throws it out of bounds from the end zone. And 33-0 now, and then the Wildcats will punt. So 2 points on the safety. The Wildcats will punt. Punt kickoff, I guess. You know what I mean. But, yeah, Kvistad, snap went over his head, and Kvistad not able to deliver. So 6:06 left to go in the 4th. And as I was saying, our player of the game, I think, has got to come from defense. So I'll restart the survey. Player of the game comes from defense. Vote in the chat box. Listen, you pitch a shutout. Football, that is hard to do. It is difficult to shut out a team on the football field. And Neil Ott, after his 2 touchdowns, put doubt in the Wildcats' mind and really set the tone for the game. Completely agree with that. And those will be in the highlights. Highlights available later on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Those two will be in the highlights, but I'm looking for a defensive player for player of the game. And right now I'm thinking Xavier Warren is what I'm thinking. I'm willing to talk about it, though. Not completely sold.
Is it just because the defense is so good? Why not?
So the Wildcats will kick now after giving up the safety. Again, it was Kavistad. Snap went over his head. It wasn't a whole lot he could do. I mean, it's probably the same result either way. If he holds on to the ball, he's going to be tackled in the end zone. He throws the ball out of bounds from the end zone. Either way, it's a safety. And after, and Roosevelt Johnson's right here. There should be a punt. I don't think they should be allowed to kick from the tee. And that's what I said a moment ago. The punt would be upcoming, but not 100% familiar with Northern Lights Football League rules. It could be in the rule where you get to kick it off like that. We'll see, though. That's what Coach Johnson's asking about, is why don't they have to kick it punt style? And Scott Kipnick, our white hat, is saying that it's on the kicking team's discretion how they want to kick off. I believe that's what he's saying over there, that the conversation is going to continue a little bit longer. But so what we're talking about is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com, as you take a look at that conversation between Roosevelt Johnson and Scott Kipnick. We'll interview Coach Johnson for sure. It's Neil Ott being talked about as dancing his best Neil Ott jig at the 45-yard line. So we'll see what we decided here. So Coach Johnson is telling the official he's got to punt it. But Scott Kipnick, our white hat, is saying it's on the kicking team's discretion if they would like to kick from a tee or kick a punting style. So Wildcats will kick it from the team. This will be Raymond Gomez to kick. So that's what we know. 6:06 left in the game. Here's the kickoff, and it's a low liner. It's going to be fielded at the 45-yard line. Houston picks it up from there and working his way back across the field and be brought down at the 35-yard line. DeAndre Houston with a 10-yard return on the kickoff. Bandits offense again start in favorable field position here with under 6 minutes to play as McKenzie comes into the broadcast. McKenzie enters the chat talking about number 32, Matt Erickson. All right. Matt from Barron High School. Right now, my player of the game, Xavier Warren from Wisconsin Rapids. But again, I could be talked out of this. I'm just not sure who else it would be. I could be missing somebody. So Austin Levine comes back in the field at quarterback. He had relieved Williams momentarily and now flips it out to Ott. Ott looking to make something happen on the edge. Cuts back inside, does Ott. Now Ott steps over one, still on the move, and finally brought down as Neil Ott high-stepping, weaving, and bobbing, and his left two Wildcats down on the field in his wake. And, a couple of Wildcats will get back up now as Juke City, Neil Ott. Yeah, couple of ankles may need to be taped after that. And we see number 42, Jesse Sanchez, get the worst of it, but he's able to get off the field under his own power. That'd be consoled by his Wildcats teammates over on the sideline. All right, so Thor says vote number 2 for Xavier Warren. Rough Riders Bulldogs. Yeah, I'd like to know the score of that game. So Marshfield plays the Rough Riders next week, right? I believe that's what it is. So Rhino checking in. Wildcats getting smoked. Yeah, well, they've not had a particularly good game, especially offensively. They played well defensively. A couple key stops early in the game. Gave up a couple of touchdowns on special teams, and like any sport, you make a couple of mistakes, things unwind on you, and things can unwind fast. And this will be a sack, the second sack of the game for Billy Alexander as he brings down Austin Levine in the backfield. Levine able to just get rid of the ball to Neil Ott just a moment ago. Now on this play, not able to unload, takes the sack and a big loss on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 14. That's right, Sarah. Next, 2 weeks. There's a Memorial Day bye week, and then Bandits get after it on June 5th. So 3 o'clock, Sarah at home. I didn't bring my schedule with me. If you can let us know who the Bandits play on June 5th, and we're gonna see if we can pick up 2 other NLFL games for you as well on June 5th. So stay tuned to the schedule. Maybe bring you one of the Southern games. Stay tuned. We got 2 weeks to figure it out. 3rd and long, 4:15 left in the game. Levine takes the snap. 1-step drop, now moves up in the pocket, and he'll be taken down. So back-to-back sacks given up by the Bandits. So look at my forearms. Old Jace got a little sun here as the sun came in from the press box, and Dasher the dog is waiting back at home, chilling by the pool. And he's got a friend coming later. He's got Clyde the dog coming from St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah, they do play the Rough Riders. That's what I thought. So lacrosse coming to Lacrosse Bandits, big game coming up in Marshfield on June 5th. But we've got a timeout on the field. We will take that timeout back right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Bandits still enjoying a timeout here. First timeout the Bandits have taken all game. And that kind of tells you a little bit about the success that Marshfield has had today. So expending their first timeout, 3:40 left in the game, and that's a smart place to take one here because you're trying to run the clock out. You're at least trying to get as much of it erased as possible. But 4th and 15, so that's complicated in and of itself. Trying to run the clock down. It's 4th and 15. You normally punt, except now you're in the Wildcat 36-yard line. You're not going to gain much from punting. So you call a timeout and see if you can figure out a way to get a few yards. You maybe not the whole thing, but get a few yards and run a play, and it'll be intercepted. Stepped in front of as Levine is intercepted, and the interception comes by Damian Hernandez. So back-to-back Bandits drives end by interception, and the Bandits defense comes back on the field. Be Wildcats ball from the 40-yard line. Back to Galesville in just a moment.
Our nice weather is precious. Don't let mosquitoes stop your family from enjoying a minute of it. Prepare, prevent, and protect with Mosquito Escape. Call or click today.
Big shout out to the folks here at Gale Ettrick Trimpolo High School letting us use the press box today. Talked to Rick, athletic director here at the school earlier this week. Very accommodating. Said, yep, come on in, make yourself at home. And we did. Worked out pretty well. Very nice facility here at turf field. More and more now as we travel around the state and the region, you find a turf field way more often now than a grass field. Grass field's probably a thing of the past, safety reasons, maintenance, less maintenance, all that kind of, just all the factors, as this one is thrown high and over the head of Jared Heffling. but pretty much maintenance free. You got to come and condition it and the rubber pellets, but that doesn't take, compared to cutting the grass, weekly, multiple times a week, depending on what's happening out there. Reseeding, sodding, mud, water, drainage. The turf field beats the grass field in all of those categories, plus safety. And then plus some of the other things you can do with the markings. You see the soccer markings on the field. It's endless. The reasons why the turf fields are certainly taken over. So back to passes. Kvistad has his man open across the 50-yard line, spinning out of one tackle, and a big first down for the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats looking to break up the shutout here. And now across the 50 into Bandits territory. And again, I don't have an 87 on the roster, so 87, nice catch. Called his number a couple times. Grassfield feels better. I mean, I agree with that, Thor. That's how I played. But that is it's a thing of the past. So first down now from the Bandits' 40-yard line. 2.5 minutes left to play. We'll have a 2-minute warning perhaps after this play as Kvistad will tuck and run, roll up ahead. Gain of about 3 on the play. See if the Wildcats can or want to run another play on this side of the 2-minute warning. And it doesn't look like yes is the answer to either of those questions. So 2nd and 5, I believe, is what we're going to have. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage, but nobody's in any particular hurry here. As the last 3, 2, 1, and 2-minute warning here in Galesville. Marshfield 33, Wildcats nothing.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 123 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 123 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
All right, you've enjoyed the last commercial break during game action. Again, we will have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. The 2-minute warning has come and gone, so could be our final game stoppage. 33-0 Bandits over the Wildcats. Wildcats looking at a 2nd and 6 from the Bandits' 36. And doing their best to break up the shutout, and that would perhaps change my post-game preparation. It's Kvistad back to pass under pressure, and he will be sacked. Kvistad met in the backfield, and there is our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Xavier Warren, on the sack. Seals it right there. Everybody got a live, raw taste of the Highlight House. Was he flexing his guns? Oh, you were. Okay. Not very often I let out a Highlight House during the live broadcast, but I felt that was warranted as Xavier Warren with the sack. And Wildcats are talking here on the side of the offensive line. So not a cohesive unit at the moment for the Wildcats, and doing a lot of talk, attempting to get cohesive as they come off the field, telling each other, you got to go here. Yeah, but you got to go here. But if you're here, I got to go here. And just trying to figure it out, trying to solve it. But Bandits brought a little bit of heat. Xavier Warren with the smoke. Yeah, Wildcats complaining about the officials. The officials complaining about the Wildcats. The Wildcats, listen, there's a lot of frustration. You look to blame whoever. It's nothing that's happened out there today has anything to do with the officials. That's what I can tell you. So a lot to do with execution, a lot to do with willpower and desire. And in that order. All right, so out of the Wildcats timeout, 1:55 left to play. 3rd and long now after the Warren sack, and it's 3rd and a long 13. The draw now comes to Waltimate, and a nice run there. Waltimate caught the Bandits napping on the outside, and he'll get 8 of the yards, or just call it an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. It'll be a 7-yard gain thereabouts. I'm sorry, 4th now. Well, hold on. Nope, 3rd down. Okay, yeah, the down marker kid was spinning like the wheel on The Price is Right. And wide open is Svenis, and just outside of the reach of Cody Svenis. Wildcats nearly broke up the shutout on one play. Wildcats saying the Bandits were lined up offside in the neutral zone. Our official on this side said no. Not exactly. All right, so 4th down now. Again, Wildcats can still move the ball, can still score. But they'll need to pick up a 4th down. They've picked up a few during the game. Had some nice ones. And again, the Bandits bring pressure. And the throw is to not anywhere in particular, as Kvistad looked for Svenis to run an extended route there. The ball falls incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The Bandits' defense holds. I believe the Wildcats have called 2 timeouts here in the game. If I'm right, the Bandits can just kneel this down and move their record to 2-1. I believe I've counted 2 timeouts for the Wildcats. But the math would be on the Bandits' side if that's the case. A couple kneel downs, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here as the Bandits line up in victory formation. So it remains Austin Levine in at quarterback, and a couple Wildcats walk on the field late. In no particular hurry. And I suppose why. It's a kneel down, and there it is. The kneel down, the clock runs, minute 16 and counting. And should be one more kneel down from the Bandits, and we'll be on our way to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. It's a fairly quick pace to this game, but again, the couple of games prior to this I've been a part of. Been fights and ejections and game stoppages constantly. Constantly. Guys are scrapping, looking for cred and ego before looking to win a football game. Got priorities out of order, but good clean game here. Bandits defense just too much for the Wildcats today, and the kneel down comes from Austin Levine, and that'll bring our game to a close as the Marshfield Bandits move their record to 2-1. Pick up the road win here in Galesville. Our final score, the Marshfield Bandits 33 and the Midwestern Wildcats nothing. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up. We will talk to Coach Roosevelt Johnson and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Xavier Warren. All that and more coming up next.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Good job to the Wildcats. Thanks for hosting us. Good luck to the rest of the year. That makes two of them. Hey, look at you. Hey, Coach, Minnie. Minnie, where you at? That's not right. Sure it's got anything first. All right. All right, hey, man. Hey, get in together, man. Hey, just, I know COVID, man, all this stuff, man. I don't care about this. I don't even. Hey, we need to spray, man. Hey, touch somebody. Hey, touch somebody. Touch somebody. Touch somebody. Let's go. Hey, who's Father? Our Father. Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever. Amen. Great job, Wild.
Yeah. You bring Xavier with you? Yeah. With the Warren.
Hey, Warren!
Let's come right up here. I think right here is probably pretty good. We'll talk to Coach first. All right, y'all just switch places here. That'd be good right there. Yeah. Well, you know, get a nice cohesive unit here. Everybody gets in the shot. Rachel, we good? Yeah, we're good. All right, here in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Coach Roosevelt Johnson, you get the win today. Offense, some stars, some stops, some sputters offensively, but defensively you pitch a shutout. We're going to talk to Xavier here in just a minute, but the defense came to play here today. It's tough to get a shutout in a football game.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. I mean, our defense came to play today and everything. We had to bounce back from the loss that we sustained last week and everything. And so our defense came out hungry and everything. They said they want to turn up the intensity and everything. And so I challenged some guys and everything, and that's exactly what they did today.
Offense did score when the turnovers presented themselves. Jackson Ott with an interception, Keith with an interception. Both times, Hodges, you go to Hodges, 11-yard touchdown in the first quarter, 12-yard touchdown in the second quarter. So offense did capitalize on the turnovers today. Right. Let's talk about the offensive growth a little bit here during the first couple weeks of the season.
So it was just the first year all these guys are together and everything. And so like any other offense, you're going to have those growing pains and everything. The first couple of games is going to be hard and everything. But I feel like where our offense is going from here is starting to click together and everything. And so I'm going to be honest with you, that seems kind of dangerous if you look at it. So
it certainly could be. There were moments, there were flashes out here offense. So you get a week off now to practice a little bit and get ready for the Rough Riders in 2 weeks. We'll see you then, Coach.
Of course.
Nice job on the win, all right? All right, we're bringing our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Xavier Warren. Big sack there at the end to kind of finish it off. And then, I called your name a number of times in the broadcast. Just talk about your style, your intensity, and how you help the other guys kind of rally to the ball in these games.
Can't do it without defensive coach, obviously. He calls the right plays and gets it for us, but I try to stand up the guy. That's it. Try to get the rest of my guys in there. Everybody's fast to the ball. Everybody's always there. That's the one thing I love about our team is we're always playing together and always able to get to that ball on time. I can't do my job without them doing their job. I get after it. I play 100% of the time.
You heard me tell Coach, it's tough to get a defensive shutout.
Yes.
No matter the level of the team you're playing against, it is tough to put a 0 on the board.
Yes.
So you got the bus ride going back home now to think about it. What are you and the guys going to think about putting that 0 up on the board here today?
So, everybody is so excited to have gotten the shutout that we wanted. After last week, we came out here, gave all the effort that we could, and, came out here hard. Came out playing 110%, and that's all we needed. The Wildcats played 100%, and that shows how good that we came from last week to be able to come back and bounce back. The shutout, they played a great game, but we played just a little bit harder than they did, and that's how we were able to pull out that shutout for the day.
53-yard punt return for Neil Ott to start things off, then a 68-yard punt return. You were able to see that wall come up on the near side. What does that do to the defense right there? You get a couple touchdowns from teams, and you get that excitement rolling right away. What does that do to a defense?
That right there, that makes us come out 10 times more excited to come out there on the field and really give it to them right after we came off to capitalize of a punt return for a touchdown. That right there just gives us all the excitement that we need to get out there and go even harder.
Yeah, bonus plays, right? When you get the touchdown on teams,
that's exactly
the bonus. The ones you don't plan for, don't account for, and it makes it so much easier. All right, I'm going to give you the microphone. I think you might have seen some of these highlights before. Hopefully you have. This gets to be your kind of highlight today. So what we're going to do, I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. You're going to look right up at the camera, and you're going to say, I'm Xavier Warren, and I'm in the house. All right? And that'll be part of our highlights tonight, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, so I'm going to back out of the way. Rachel's going to tell us when we're good. She says we're good. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Xavier Warren, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Enjoy the bus ride home.
Thank
Do a
you.
little
I
celebrating, all right?
appreciate it.
We'll see you in a
Thank
couple
you
weeks,
for
all right?
coming out here and being able to come tape all our
Every
stuff.
time,
That's
man.
amazing.
Every
Thank
time.
you. I
Every time.
appreciate
You guarantee
calling
it,
my
all
name.
right?
I appreciate it. Thank
All right,
you.
man. All right, there he was, Xavier Warren, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, coming through with his defense, pitching a shutout here today. Get the big win here in Galesville, 33-0. For Rachel Zaleski, I'm Jason Zaleski. Guys, have a great rest of your weekend. It is Marshfield Chaparrals, 1:30 tomorrow. We'll have it live at ZaleskiSports.com. Come down to Hackman and Marshfield and cheer on your home Chaparrals tomorrow at 1:30.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car